Good evening, everyone. Just clear my throat there. Good evening. Hope you're all well. Right. Who have we got with us? We've got Sarah. Good evening, Sarah. Even. Good evening, Luke. Good evening, Steph. How are you? Waiting on Nan and Papa at the moment, and then we will get ready. I'm going to load up the challenge video, so bear me 1 second. I might go off screen for about a second. Bear with me. You might be able to hear me still. Let me just find it. And open. Have I filled the screen? Alright. Cool. So, fantastic. I think Mike's joining later, so he'll probably watch it not live as such. So tonight we have, bear me 1 second, we have got, I will find out for you, we've got Steph playing, we've got Sarah and Paul, we've got Luke and Callie, and Nan and Papa. I think that is it, I'm afraid, tonight. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone out. I don't think I have. No. Cool. Okay, so. Right. As you may remember, last week, I set a challenge, or 2 weeks ago even, I set a challenge for you to dip a biscuit into your tea and see how long you can hold it in there for. We had 3 submissions, including myself. So, without further ado, here they are. Thank you, Luke. Sorry. Yes, so the winner of that challenge was Steph. No, I didn't win. Steph done that, 16. I got 14, I think, in the end. 15, 14. So Steph won that challenge, so well done. So Steph gets 1 extra point already, so well done with that. So let me load up the quiz now. Let me just find it. There we go. All right. So, are you ready for tonight's quiz? Some of them. Yes. Shush. I don't think anyone's gonna notice that. Small hiccup. All right. So, let's have a look at who the previous winners were. So, points there were 4 out of the 9 weeks we've done this so far. Mike and Kelly were last week's winners, and so far, Luke, Steph, and Nan are yet to get onto the scoreboard. Okay, so get off, leave my hair alone. Right, are you ready then? So, as usual, all questions will appear on the screen. Write all your answers down on a piece of paper at the and mark at the end of the quiz. Unless stated, it is 1 point per correct answer. Answers will appear at the end of the quiz, and it's 20 seconds per question. I think we can all do this quiz without submitting the answers. What do you reckon? Should we do that? Right. We shall begin with round 1, entertainment. Question number 1. What is Elton John's real name? So what is Elton John's real name? I don't know what she's on about, and so what? You calling me a loser? Oh yeah, you did lose, yeah. Question number 2 then. Who was the first Beatle to have a solo #1 single? Huh? Who was the first Beatle to have a solo #1? Question number 3. Which Shakespeare play is the most performed as of 2016? I believe it is also the most performed currently as well. Question number 4. Oh, yeah. I pressed the wrong button there. Name all of the James Bond actors. Now you get a point per every correct answer on this one. So the more you can name, the better. I'm going to give you a little bit longer on this one. Okay. Name all of the James Bond actors. I should specify that have appeared in films, not in audio dramas or audio books. So name all the ones you can. If you don't know him, you're screwed. You can't remember the most recent one. Then. Okay, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds now. Okay. Ten seconds left. Okay, question number 5. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is an iconic film line from which classic film? So, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is an iconic line from which classic film? Nan giving away one of the answers right there.
Well, doesn't say the name, does it?
No, but you can put a name to the face usually. So, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is an iconic line from which classic film? Question number 6. Which film is rated the best film of all time by IMDb? So, which film is rated the best film of all time by IMDb? I can't tell. You don't know what you're asking me. Question number 7. In the cop drama Life on Mars, what is the Gov's real name? So, in the cop drama Life on Mars, what is the Gov's real name? Sorry, I'll just hand over the camera then. I was meant to pull it close, that was all. Question number 8. Who plays 11 in Stranger Things? So I'm looking for the name of the actor. Oh, sorry, yes. So the Gov's character name, what is his character name? So in Life on Mars, what is the Gov's character name? So not name of the actor, name of the character. What is the actual name of the character? I know Paul asked it as well. So Life on Mars, what is the name of the character? And question number 8, who plays 11 in Stranger Things? Question number 9. In what year was the independent television network, later known as ITV, launched? So in what year was the television network, the independent television network, later known as ITV, launched? And question 10 from your entertainment one. Ant and Dec first worked together on which children's TV drama? So Ant and Dec first worked together on which children's TV drama? And that is all for your entertainment round. I'll tell you what, we can take a picture if you want of all the answers. It might be easier just taking the pictures now and then, that way I've got a copy of it, so I'll give you a few moments to get a picture of your answers sent over to me, and then we'll move on. There's one. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Steph. Nan and Paul, just waiting on your answers to come through, and then we'll move on. Awesome. Right, we'll move on. So picture round again this week is based on the see a phrase. So in this round you will see a phrase, film, TV show or play that is represented by words and or pictures. You just need to tell me what the answer is. Okay, so I'll give you another example. Yeah, I've just got it, Nan. So I'll give you an example of this again. London Underground, you can see how it works.
Using the same fucking example. It's a different example.
And we'll begin. So, question number 1. What is the phrase? So remember, it can be a phrase, TV show, film, or book. Phrase, TV show, film, or book. Don't forget to look at the actual image, positioning of some of these words, okay? Going on to question number 2. Question number 2. Here we go with the emotion face.
Oh, I don't even know why I'm trying to answer anything.
Just have a guess.
Don't give it a
Say what you see.
damn blank question mark.
Steph's getting annoyed again. Question number 3. So question number 3. Yeah, it's because they're so easy once you know them.
It's not. It's just I don't fucking know.
So look at the positioning of some of the words. You're going to hate it. Question number 4. Is anyone else getting as annoyed as Steph at the moment with these? Steph's rather angry at the moment. I might be sleeping on the sofa after this. Give you a clue on this one. Look at the 3 letters in blue.
OBE.
You write that one down, babe. Question number 5.
Bus. Fucking double decker bus. buses? I'm a fucking
Steph's really angry at this one. No one else gets this infuriated with this round, do they? Right. Question number 6.
piece of cake. Fucking hell, Marley. Ecac. Recipe. Stir. Cake mix.
Question number 7.
White Christmas. Fucking yes.
So question number 7 again, just write down what you can see. Going on to question number 8. Just moved on.
It's a dark tea. Darkest tea. 50 Shades of Tea.
Write that down if you want. You just cannot creatively think on this one, can you?
He said darker tea.
Okay.
Cup of tea. Darker tea. Tea for me.
Going on to question number 9.
Radiant. Gradient tea.
And then one more after this one. Question number 10.
Did you know you can stick your tongue out and beak?
I wonder how many people have got caught out on that.
Doctor Do. Small. Is there a reason why it's small? No, that's a valid question. Is there a reason why it's small? It's meant to be small. Yeah.
That is the end of your picture round. Yes.
No, alright.
Okay, if you can send your answers through then to me. and then we will move on to the next round. Jesus, that was you there doing that. Got Steph going like that. I can't get any of them. No reason that one's small. So yeah, send over your answers, and then we'll move on to round 3, food and drink. Oh. Okay, Nam, we're just waiting on your ones. Okay. Thank you. Right. Food and drink, here we go. Question number 1. Which country grows the most maize? So which country grows the most maize? Yes. Yes, it is. Question number 2. How many segments are inside most oranges? Oh, I didn't get to do it.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, question number 3. Which vitamin are mushrooms high in? So, which vitamin are mushrooms high in?
It's vitamin D.
So, which vitamin are mushrooms high in? Question number 4. Which country produces the most bananas? I wonder what you were doing. Which country produces the most bananas?
Probably somewhere in a rainforest.
Question number 5. What sauce is traditionally served in a prawn cocktail? Question number 5. What sauce is traditionally served in a prawn cocktail? That weren't me. Question number 6. Which country produces the most potatoes?
Oh, you did maize. Sorry, I get confused between potatoes and maize.
Steph gets confused between potatoes and maize.
I think they use a lot of maize in the fries.
Which country produces the most potatoes? Question number 7. What is Cadbury's oldest established brand? In other words, what is Cadbury's oldest chocolate bar? Me too. We haven't had it for ages though. Maybe we'll have to get some chocolate. You can think of chocolate we can have. Question number 8. Approximately how many cups of tea are drunk in the UK on average every day? Approximately how many cups of tea are drunk in the UK on average every day? Steph's counting on her hands. And if we need to give any, I might give a point out to the person that's closest on this one. Question number 9. What is the most sold flavour of Walker's crisps? What is the most sold flavour of Walker's crisps? And question number 10. Which soft drink, is commonly associated with Scotland? And that is the end of your food and drink round, so send your answers through and we will move on to the sports round. Do you remember when I said the character name, not the actor name?
Yeah, I know.
You put the actor name.
But I can't think what the fucking name.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember him being mentioned as his name. It made me think, oh, they've never mentioned his name before. Well, I think
There we
I
go.
know it once you do.
And have we got it from Nan as well?
Oh, I know it once it's very good. Well, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah. There we go, thank you. Right, we'll move on to round 4, sports. Okay, number 1. Name this trophy. Where are you off to? Oh, good idea. So name this trophy.
The Ashes?
I'm hungry. Question number 2. What's the maximum score you can achieve in 10-pin bowling? What's the maximum score you can achieve in 10-pin bowling? Isn't that? Oh yeah, we got them, haven't we?
Huh?
You're not getting raisins?
I couldn't afford to get all that.
There's a biscuit there. Question number 3. What is the point value of the pink ball in snooker?
I'm surprised who's going to get that answer right.
What is the point value of the pink ball in snooker? Question number 4. The term albatross in golf means what? Thank you for my digestive biscuit. So question number 4. The term albatross in golf means what? Number 5. How many times was Tony McCoy Britain's jump racing champion jockey? How many times was Tony McCoy Britain's jump racing champion jockey? Question number 6. Who did England beat in the 2019 Cricket World Cup final? Question number 7. Which snooker player is nicknamed the Rocket? There we go, Paul, getting some snooker questions in there for you.
As if he needs any freaking out winning, does he?
Got a whole round for my nan, which is food and drink. Do you want something for you? Phone a friend? Ask the audience? What kind of thing? Or? Question number 8. How many Formula 1 World Championships has Lewis Hamilton won? How many Formula 1 World Championships has Lewis Hamilton won? Question number 9. In which sport would competitors use a piece of equipment known as a foil? So in which sport would competitors use a piece of equipment known as a foil? And question 10. How many football clubs did David Beckham play for during his career? So I'm just looking for the number of clubs, you don't have to name them all. How many clubs did David Beckham play for during his career? And that is the end of your round 4 sport. Send your answers over and we will move on. I'm going to finish my biscuit.
You should ask questions about what is the ideal rep range for strength training or endurance training.
Alright.
Which wrestler won WrestleMania 2000?
Thank you, Paul. I've had 2 snooker questions in 9 weeks, that's it. Luke took a picture, but he sneezed as he took it. So, Luke tried to send his answers over, but he sneezed as he took the picture. I thought it was quite funny. Right. We've got all of them from For all of them even? Just waiting on Nan and Papa again. Thank you, Nan. Okay. Well, my phone's died anyway now. You have to tell me what goes on. Right. On to round 5 then. General knowledge, last round. Okay. Only 2 countries in the world have a flag that is square-shaped. One is the Vatican City. But what is the other? And what is the other country with a square-shaped flag? Question number 2. The highest peak in Europe is in which country? The highest peak is in which country? In Europe, sorry, is in which country? Question number 3. What currency is used in Mexico? No, it's not the fajita. I'd happily receive currency in fajitas. If someone was... Or a taco, yeah. What would be worth more? Taco or... Nachos would be kind of like the pennies. I would say taco's probably like a £5 note. A fajita is then...
What about a quesadilla?
No, but then a fajita is like a tenner. Enchilada would be like 20 quid thing. Yeah. And a quesadilla would then be something like 50 quid maybe. Something like that. Yeah. So what currency is used in Mexico? Question number 4. What is the square root of 256? I'm getting the evil. What is the square root of 256? Now, I can't check WhatsApp, so I have no idea what's being said on there, if anything. Question number 5. George Orwell famously travelled to fight in which conflict? Going to sleep.
Trying to think. Search my brain to see if there's any knowledge in there.
Oh, what one? George Orwell. George Orwell famously travelled to fight in which conflict? Question number 6. Which iconic English rock band are responsible for the 1967 hit song Waterloo Sunset? So which iconic English rock band are responsible for the 1967 hit song Waterloo Sunset? You bloody write these questions. I reckon you should do the quiz one night. Question number 7. Which Shakespeare play included the famous stage direction Exit Pursued by a Bear? Can you find out what the date will be in 2 weeks' time? Oh yeah, you're doing a quiz on. So which Shakespeare play included the famous stage direction, Exit, pursued by a bear? Question number 8. Which country in the world is believed to have the most miles of motorway? Which country in the world is believed to have the most miles of motorway? Question number 9. What temperature centigrade does water boil at? So, what temperature centigrade does water boil at? And your last question for this evening. What was the name of Ronnie Barker's character in Open All Hours? What was the name of Ronnie Barker's character in Open All Hours?
For 2 weeks' time, yeah.
So Saturday the 18th would be. But I could do it on a Friday if we wanted. Okay. There we go. That is the end of your quiz night. Now, I haven't got the answers coming through on here at the moment. However, I can check them later on if there's any discrepancies. So still send them through. I am the quiz master. That's how I'd like to be known as in future. Quiz Master Martin. If once you've all sent your answers over, just give Steph a thumbs up on WhatsApp and then she can tell me when you're all ready for the answers. So just put like a little, put any emoji you want in the group chat on WhatsApp, and then once we've got all 4 of them from you, we will then go through the answers. Just let me know when they've all put them over.
Or shut themselves out for that fucking roundabout with Sarah's scene. No sense. Luke sense.
Nan, are you sending one? Fantastic. But nothing from my nan yet. My nan's still probably writing down answers. Because she's slow. Right, here we go for some answers then. So, round 1. Elton John's real name is Reginald Dwight. I'll give you a point. Number 2, George Harrison was the Beatle. Number 3, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Now, remember, for number 4, you get a point for every actor you got correct. Okay? So, there's Sean Connery, Roger Moore, George Lazenby, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig. Number 5, the film is Gone with the Wind, that the line was from. Number 6 was The Shawshank Redemption. That's the highest rated one.
That's what I believe it to be. But everyone thinks it's from Citizen Kane.
Number 7, his name was Gene Hunt. Number 8. The character of 11 is played by Millie Bobby Brown. Number 9. ITV was formed in 1955. And number 10, it was Biker Grove. Which one did you get? Okay, I'll give you a few minutes to just go through your answers. Add them all up. So remember, you're including all of the bonds in there. Now, if you only got one, you obviously get the 1 point. That's fine. There's a possible of 16 points at that round. Okay, now are you all ready for the picture round? Again, just send a quick emoji to Steph, and now I will go on. Well, no, it's only because the picture round, I want to explain it as well. Make sure everyone's... That's all. Oh. There we go. Okay. What?
9.
So just when they're ready to move on. Okay, right. Okay, so on your picture round, the first one, Hamlet word, was a play on words.
I'm sure we did that the other week.
I did, but a different play. Question number 2 was crossword puzzle. Damn, it's a crossword. Number 3, in the middle of nowhere. I think they're good. You really hate them, don't you? So, number 3 was in the middle of nowhere. Number 4, honor among thieves. So, OBE and robbers, honor among thieves. Number 5 was double-decker bus. Well done. You're going to hate one of them in a minute. Number 6, cake mix. I don't think anyone got the next one, but... Oh, no, not this one. Sorry, no. So next one is White Christmas, or A White Christmas, whatever you have. Number 8 was 50 Shades of Grey. It's the 50 I was pointing out, and they're all shades of grey. 50 Shades of Grey. Look at it. I know, you said 50 Shades of Tea. I couldn't give you that, could I?
Why is it a tea? Why did you pick the tea?
50. It was the 50. Number 9 was Cat in the Hat. And number 10 was Dr. Dolittle, not Dr. Doosmall. Okay, so mark your answers on that one. And then we'll move on to round 3. So food and drink. No poop.
I said load of poop.
Oh, load of poop. No one liked that round then. Right. Round 3 then, food and drink. United States is where the maize is most. There are 10 segments usually found in an orange. We've got satsumas, babe. You're counting a satsuma. Vitamin B, surprisingly, is what they're most high in. They have all of them, but vitamin B.
I thought it was I'm thinking that they can absorb a lot.
They absorb a lot of the vitamin D, but they actually are high in vitamin B. Number 4 is India. That is where bananas come from. Well, not just India, but no, not just India, but that is them. Anyway, Marie Rose. What?
Marie Rose.
What is Marie Rose, isn't it? And the sauce on a prawn cocktail is Marie Rose. Shut up. China is. I can't even think which answer is that. Oh, potatoes.
Mary Rose is also Thousand Island dressing.
What's that? Yes. Thousands. What was it?
Thousand Island dressing.
Yes, that was it. Thousands.
Yes, you can.
China is the where potatoes are mostly. I can't speak now because you put me off on Mary Rose. Number 7 was dairy milk, so that is the one Cadbury are famous for. Number 8, approximately 100 million cups. So I will have to check your answers, but whoever got if you
got a million.
Did you actually write a million?
A million, yeah.
I'll have to see what other people put. What?
100 million.
100 million. Cheese and onion, and cheese and onion is the bag of crisps, and I'm brew is the drink. So I'll have a look in the million cups. So don't mark that one yet. What we'll do is we'll have a look later on and add the point onto whoever won. Question 4. Sports rounds. So it was the Cheltenham Gold Cup. Number 2, 300 is the highest points you can get in 10-pin bowling. Number 6, I think that was Lewis Hamilton one. I can't remember now. Number 4 was 3 under par for an albatross. What one?
Number 3. Fucking suck it.
20 times for the jockey. Number 6 was New Zealand for the Cricket World Cup. Number 7 was Ronnie O'Sullivan. Number 6 was for Lewis Hamilton. Oh, it was, I'll tell you what it was for. It was the pink ball, wasn't it, one of them? And then the other one was Lewis Hamilton. Number 9 was fencing. And number 10, David Beckham has been in 6 different teams. Manchester United, Preston North End, Real Madrid, LA Galaxy, AC Milan and Paris Saint-Germain. Remember, you only get a point for the number of teams, not the actual teams themselves. And round 5. The other country with a square flag is Switzerland.
Can we have 1,000?
Who's that? Who's that? What? Yes, Nan, you can have Thousand Island dressing. Go for it. Don't know why you're asking me. Yeah, treat yourself.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Yes, Thousand Island dressing you can have. Switzerland was the other country with a square flag. Russia is where the highest peak is in Europe, Mount Elbrus. Number 3, the currency of Mexico is the peso.
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 Pesos, isn't it?
I don't know. No, you've been off 16. What was 16's question now for?
Square root.
That was it. Square root of 256 is 16. Number 5, George Orwell went off to fight in the Spanish Civil War. Number 6, it was the Kinks. Number 7, the play in question was A Winter's Tale. Number 8, the country with the most miles in motorway is China. Number 9, 100 degrees centigrade is when water boils. And number 10 is Albert Arkwright, or Arkwright. If you've put just Arkwright, I will give you that point. So total up your scores. Remember, there was 16 points available in round 1. So total them up, put them in the group chat, and Steph will tell me who's won.
Sarah and I've got 34.
Okay. What did you get?
I've got 19. That's a given. I think I've got now I've got 24.
I think we know who's won this then.
It's worthwhile.
What about Luke?
Yeah, it's great that you had them some points with you. 30.
Luke got 30. Did you add the point on from?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not that makes
Okay. So this week's winners then are again Paul, Sarah. You two are the, Paul and Sarah. Sorry, you two are the winners again. Congratulations! And just for a bit of fun, why don't we do the tie breaker, which is, and we'll see who gets a point for this then. Closest to it gets a point, we'll say. So according to IMDb, how many minutes long is the total running time of the 1972 film The Godfather? Text your answers through to the WhatsApp group. As soon as we've got one from all of you, I will repeat it. According to IMDb, how many minutes long is the total running time of the 1972 film The Godfather? Have a guess. Closest wins. So not how many hours, how many minutes. Text it through in the WhatsApp group and then we'll have a look. You got anyone text through?
137 from Luke, 135 from Sarah, 133 from me.
Nan and Papa?
Waiting for the 127.
And what's the highest number on there?
137.
137 from Luke. Well done, Luke. You get the points. It was 175 minutes long, so you get an extra point. Well done. So 31 is your score in the end. There we go. Alright, let's go back to that. So, that's 10 weeks now we've done, isn't it? And Paul and Sarah are dominating the actual tables. Man, someone needs to knock them off. Come on. So when's the next one then? 18th, was it we said? 17th? Was it the 17th we said? Okay, that's fine.
There's a calendar on your.
Oh yeah, there is a calendar, isn't there?
Jesus.
Let's have a look. So, next one will be... We can do it on the 17th then. So what we'll do is I'll aim to do the quiz on the 17th because obviously I'll be breaking up from work next week, so I'll have a little bit more time to do this during the week. I need to think of a challenge as well, yeah. What challenge can I set you? Oh, how about... measure... Right, this is a good challenge. If you've ever watched Taskmaster, you'll like this challenge. Okay, so what I would like you to do is take an A4 piece of paper and measure the area of that paper in beans. Baked beans.
That's easy, you just get some fucking beans out. Put it on the thing.
In the entire area of
Oh, that's difficult.
the entire area of an A4 piece of paper in baked beans.
Yeah, easy.
Okay? So how many beans fit onto an A4 piece of paper?
How are you going to do it? You're going to crack some beans open.
It's not me who's doing that.
Yeah, but how are you going to see who the winner is?
Well, I have to take a picture.
No. You may as well say you can put a picture of beans up.
I don't understand what you find big. Why?
Okay, he's going for paper. Get some beans out. You don't have to say fucking result. It will take a few beans.
Okay, fine.
So what's
I'll tell you what. The challenge I will confirm to you via WhatsApp because Steph doesn't quite understand it.
I understand it. It's pointless. There's no element of
Okay,
fucking skill.
I will confirm it on WhatsApp, but the challenge will be involving baked beans. So all you need is a tin of baked beans that you can use, and I will set the challenge on WhatsApp. Well done, Paul and Sarah. Congratulations on your 5th win. So you've won half of the quizzes that we've done. Fantastic. Luke, you need to up the game. Nan and Papa, thank you for taking part. And Steph joined in as well. Right, I will leave you all later. Remember, next quiz night is on the 17th or 18th. I will confirm it with you. And we will do a baked bean challenge. Enjoy. See you later. Bye.